This is Dunnigan Kaiser, founder of Liberty and Finance. I'm now a licensed gold and silver broker for Miles Franklin. Call me directly for the physical gold and silver that you need at the best price with personalized private service from one of the oldest and best companies in the business. Call me directly at 419-819-9209 or my sons and fellow brokers at 310-562-6400 or 419-490-5295 or email us kaiser@milesfranklin.com.
So here we are at Joe's Farm Grill, which is a sit-down outdoor restaurant venue at Agritopia, a planned agricultural / residential / commercial mixed-use community, intentional community here in Gilbert, Arizona. And Kaiser, you were telling me about the history of this place?
So the farm was founded in 1927, and right when irrigation and the clearing of the brush in the desert made it feasible to grow things, and they grew alfalfa hay. Gilbert used to be called the hay capital of the world. In the early 1960s, the Johnston family bought this plot of land and farmed it for many years. It was family. I think they had 3 sons, and those as those sons grew up, they started talking about the idea of creating this housing development, housing community here that would be centered around front porch living and an organic farm that would be able to, people could do their own gardening at, and it would be a community farm that people could use. And they just sort of made this community of farmers and artisans and business owners and that kind of thing. And so now there's all these small businesses here on the property, and again, craftspeople and things like that who work the land, make things with their own hands, and live in community. So.
It's interesting because on our channel we often have talked and interviewed people about the importance of forming communities and the importance of being self-reliant and self-sufficient. Know your farmer, know your food. Mm-hmm. Have very short supply chain from the source of your food to where you're consuming it. Saves all kinds of things and doesn't expose you to all the weird stuff that can happen along the way to ordinary commercial food. Mm-hmm. And I guess we're gonna go. You said something about the residential area over here as well. Over there they've got, looks like a bunch of townhomes, but they're all like facing each other.
Yeah, they are. So there's again, it's sort of that community building idea is that they have a shared greenway in the center of them, and front porch living for everybody. There's also larger houses for bigger families and that kind of thing in the other section of there, and a lot of those people will do some gardening, and they have basements there, and so that you can do your own kind of hydroponics and aquaponics and all these different kind of things, and store supplies, whatever, and there's a little more space on those are full houses and all on cul-de-sacs. So again, you get to know and meet your neighbors and so forth. There's actually a senior living community here as well, and a school, a private school in the community too. So.
And as far as you also mentioned chickens.
Chickens, yes, yeah. So they do almost all vegetables, but then they also have, as far as livestock goes, no large livestock in the farm that I know of, but they do have chickens and I think maybe a few other small beasts and stuff. So, and they also they've got something called, I think it's called the Bible Garden. Is that what it's called? And it's plants from the Holy Land that they grow here. So, yeah, because it's a similar climate in a lot of ways.
Yeah, deserty, and we've been noticing just the really high quality. This has just been amazing. Well, that's what's left of my half of the rack of ribs. We'll see. But there's just, everything is just exceptional, top quality combinations of tastes and flavors and freshness and garlic seasoning and everything wonderful.
And the Johnston family still lives in the community here. The sons still live here, and they own and operate several businesses in the area that are really focused on local production and also focused on maintaining history. So this used to be their house. This house was built in 1966, and this is the Johnston family house that the kids grew up in and that kind of thing. And then they own downtown. There's the Liberty Market, which is a historic market there that is now a restaurant, but they've maintained the historic building, and Joe's Real Barbecue down there too, which is another, again, just local family-owned kind of a thing. And so they try to keep it local and so forth.
Well, we'll try to get some shots of some of this extra stuff that we didn't get a chance to see yet, but just remarkable. I mean, some of the even the plants around here is huge. Things have been here a lot longer than we have. So anyway, thanks for letting us know.
Sure.
This is Dunnigan Kaiser, founder of Liberty and Finance. I'm now a licensed gold and silver broker for Miles Franklin. Call me directly for the physical gold and silver that you need at the best price with personalized private service from one of the oldest and best companies in the business. 31 years strong, A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau, 0 complaints, licensed and bonded for physical delivery, vault storage, or precious metals IRAs, excellent prices, privacy, and confidentiality. Pay by check, money order, ACH, bank wire, or Bitcoin, satisfaction guaranteed. Call me directly at 419-819-9209 or my sons and fellow brokers at 310-562-6400 or 419-490-5295 or email us, Kaiser@milesfranklin.com.